Chapter 8, Concept of Kamma, Part 1. According to the Buddhist doctrine, our actions, physical, verbal, or mental, could result in consequences within this lifetime or during a future life. In this chapter, I describe how I have understood the phenomenon of karma as described in Abhidhamma using the postulates or the basic assumptions of the Abhidhamma doctrine. I will be presenting the phenomenon of Abhidhamma in three different parts. Part 1 is a story and poem for the believer. Part 2 is a hypothesis presented using the fundamental postulates of Abhidhamma for the skeptic with the objective of showing that the phenomenon of Abhidhamma is a possibility. Part 3 is for the cynic and it is just for food for thought. First, the story The Garden in Sean's Heart, a children's story about Kamma. Sean was a little boy who loved making sand castles. Whenever he was at the beach, he would make small castles with sand. But Sean had one big problem. He got angry and sad very, very quickly. If his big sister Tanya bumped his sandcastles, he stomped his feet. If his sandcastles just collapsed on their own, he cried, "Why is everything so bad for me?" One day, a kind monk came by and watched him. "John," the monk said gently, "may I tell you a story?" John wiped his nose and nodded. "Long ago," said the monk, "a farmer had two kinds of seeds. Thorn seeds, sharp and pokey, and flower seeds, soft and sweet. When the farmer was angry and careless, he threw both kinds into his garden. Later, thorns grew all over his flowers. The farmer cried, 'Why are there thorns? I didn't want thorns.' But the garden didn't grow what he wanted. It grew what the farmer planted." John blinked and looked at the monk. "But I don't have a garden." The monk smiled, tapping Sean's chest. "Everyone has a garden, Sean. It's right there," he said. "It's called your heart garden." The monk continued to talk to Sean. Sean didn't want to listen. Sean didn't like anyone telling him what he should do. He would stay mad until the person who told him what to do said, "I am sorry, Sean." But he listened anyway. The monk said, "When you have loving thoughts and act kindly, you plant flower seeds. When you have bad thoughts and shout or hurt others, you plant thorn seeds. And your life grows just like your garden." John looked down thinking, was he planting thorns? The next time Sean was at the beach playing with his big sister Tanya, she bumped his sandcastles again, which he claimed was an accident. The castle wobbled. John's eyebrows crunched. But then he remembered thorn seeds or flower seeds. He took a deep breath and smiled. "It's okay, Tanya," he said to Tanya. "Let's make another sand castle together." And that tiny moment, that one deep breath, was a bright, soft flower seed. Day by day, Sean planted more flower seeds, helping, sharing, being patient, trying again. And slowly, Sean's life became sweeter, just like a garden full of blooming flowers. The little lesson: what you think, what you do, and even what you say are seeds you plant every day. So plant good ones. Your heart garden will thank you. Now, the heart garden, a poem. Every morning when the light breaks through, you wake the world with what you choose to do. Every little moment, quiet or loud, leaves a mark somehow. Words can heal, words can sink, so can every hidden thought you think. Nothing is lost, it all takes root deep inside the truth. What you think, what you do, and even what you say are seeds you plant every day. So plant good ones. Let kindness start. Your heart garden will thank you. Sophia gets mad when things go wrong. Bodhi kneels and sings this song. Take a breath, Sophia. Let anger pass. Pull the weed and grow the grass. Kind words make the colors bright. Gentle thoughts grow roots of light. Every day you get to choose what your heart will use. What you think, what you do, and even what you say are seeds you plant every day. So plant good ones, plant with care. Love will grow everywhere. They water hope, they share a smile. Sit together just a while. Some flowers bloom, some take time, but every seed is yours and mine. What you think, what you do, and even what you say are seeds you plant every day. So plant good ones from the start. Your heart garden will thank you. On the day I published this, my wife became a very important person. She is now a senior citizen. I dedicate the above story and poem to her since she has dedicated her life to the characters of the story and the poem. The end.